the mind can go a little bit loopy, and we're also, you know, not all of us, but a lot of us can be vulnerable to mental loops. What's a loop is when you grab onto an idea or a thought or a fear or whatever, and it goes in your mind around and around and around. It could be righteousness, it could be an obsession, it becomes obsessive, you know. And it could be anything from like, what's going on the planet, why is this happening, to where is it all gonna go, you know, where are we gonna end up, and where is it gonna end, and or how am I going to get a job, and you know, where am I gonna work, and how can I pay my rent, and all these things can happen. And the mind is very good at, in conjunction with the ego and the emotional body, to loop and go into a spiral down. So in these times of high activity, especially in the human collective, not just ours, because we might be very peaceful and everything, but the energy of the human collective is amplified right now. I mean, it's the same as always, but now it's amplified to us because we can see it. Not amplified as in it's different than last year, it's the same. But to us, it feels more amplified because we can perceive it and see it all the time. Certain things you can do: make sure that you establish a daily routine of meditation or contemplation. There's tons of different methods you can use. Staring at a candle with incense and beautiful music. You can do any type of breath meditation, you know, like the one where you feel the air going into your body and then exiting your body. And then when your mind comes in, say thank you for that thought, and look at it later, and then, you know, just do it over and over and over. If you suddenly say, oh my God, I just remembered an urgent thing I have to do, and I just remembered it, you can have, if your mind works that way, then you can have a little notepad next to you, and you just write it down, and then it's gone, right? You write it down in a list, and it's gone. And then continue with your exercise. So yeah, that it really does help. And then there's the use your mind, because we are in a culture of extremely high stimulation, mental stimulation, extremely high. So screens and everything, computer screens, phones, pads, all these things are designed to attract your mind and keep it there, and it's highly stimulating, and it releases all these endorphins and things through your eyes and your mind, your thoughts and everything. So because that's part of our culture, then one of the things that helps a lot is to take a challenging class, a challenging your mind class. So it might be things that you never would have thought of doing before, like mathematics or physics, chemistry, biology, or literature, or, you know, anything that uses the mind, really. Philosophy.
On the boy side, take on a project that takes your mental energy and creates a physical thing, like building the bed or putting that boat together, or these kind of things. That works for the boy side.
Yeah, okay. So, and for some girls too.
Yeah, probably.
Physical projects that take a lot of mental energy to complete. So buy a piece of furniture from IKEA.
Yeah, put it together.
Put it together.
Or shelves, or a project.
Yeah, or like Lee did, buy a greenhouse from China with no English, instructions, and
well,
you gotta figure
that kind
it out.
of is what our mental bodies are being exposed to right now, is a Chinese greenhouse in Chinese, and you don't know Chinese.
And there's like 2,000 pieces to it.
Your mental energy is exhausted in something that it's impossible for you to accomplish. So create something that is possible to accomplish. It also has enough challenge to keep you in stimulated attention, and has a conclusion that you can control. And you can satisfy that mental body in its true purpose instead of its distracted purpose.
Yeah. So you're reeling in your mental body, basically, right? Your mind, you're reeling it in, you're putting it back, and then directing it yourself through conscious choice.